I've heard from a lot of people out there in my audience. Everybody seems to want to hear me talk about this Banana Man situation. And of course I was going to talk about this Banana Man situation. It was only a matter of time. I was at work, okay? Give me a beat. And it kind of sucks that I waited a whole day to talk about this Banana Man situation because other outlets caught onto this story and it broke containment. It is no longer just like a niche story. People are out there talking about this in the general rock world. This thing has the legs to make it into the general internet discussion, and that's wild because we're talking about the hardcore band from Baltimore called End It. And they're catching a lot of flack right now. They're embroiled in this controversy because they essentially sicked their entire audience on one member of the crowd because they didn't like how he was dressed. So we're going to be getting into this entire situation here in a little bit, but before we do, my name is Dan Frampton. I am the internet's most ruthless gatekeeper, and I'm going to need those likes and subs from you right now real quick. But the one thing I'm going to need from you even more than those likes and subs is that watch time. So watch this video all the way to the end for me so you can be a part of End Gang, the most exclusive and elusive gang on all of YouTube. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about this show over here featuring the band End It. Now, End It is a band that I quite enjoy. Their music is very good. They're a very high energy band and their singer has a ton of charisma. But he used that charisma, in my opinion, for evil the other night in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Now, in between songs, it's common for hardcore frontmen to just yap, to talk about a thing. And the guy from this band, Akil, I think is his name, he was just out there doing his thing, doing a little yap, but he noticed this guy, oh, my camera's covering him, dressed as a banana, right? A shiny banana. And the End It guy took offense to it. So we're gonna watch this clip, and then we're gonna discuss it a little bit. Roll it.
We're just gonna address it. You wanna do it now, or you wanna do this now or later?
Banana guy.
Banana man, come to the
What's
front.
going on, man?
Fuck you doing, my nigga? No.
You look
You don't
really
get,
old to be a banana.
you don't
man.
get rewarded
That's
for
crazy.
doing that
no,
shit.
No. Not good.
He wanted the attention, and now he has it.
Now everyone here has to kill you.
Now, if you strip the banana, you get this lovely set list. I'm just saying, he was asking for attention, now you got it. Pack it in.
We're just gonna stop it there for a little bit. That was his speech. I like how he ended it, but I don't like necessarily the bulk of what he was saying, all right? But I don't really like the bulk of what he was saying. Essentially, he was like, okay, bass player guy, do you wanna do this thing now? Like they pre-planned this thing. We're gonna call out the Banana Man. Just a guy who wears a banana costume for fun, just to have a good time, a whimsical time out there at his show. Akil, the singer over here, he's like, oh, this guy over here, he just wants attention and now he's got it. The crowd is applauding. He's like, no, you don't get rewarded for that shit. Then the bass player says, you're gonna get killed. And then Akil holds up a set list like it's some sort of prize. Who cares about a fucking set list, man? I don't care about your set list. The songs and the order in which you play them. I do not fucking care about that. But he offers this exclusive and elusive set list as a prize, as the holy grail for the person that attacks and removes the banana costume from Mr. Banana Man himself. I think that that's incredibly fucked up, dude. On one hand, it is kind of funny, yes. If you don't really think about it too much, on a caveman level, it is sort of funny. Ha, Banana Man, we don't like Banana Man, everybody get the banana. It kind of seems like a joke, it kind of seems like a game, right? But the Banana Man, I don't think he was a willing participant in this. He had to engage in this game completely non-consensually. Now, when you're talking about a guy with the charisma of Akil, people do what you say. Charisma is a power, bro. So when people were applauding the Banana Man, he was quick to snuff it out. He was like, no, you do not cheer for this kind of thing. This is the kind of thing that we ridicule. This is the kind of thing that we do not like. I want everybody to gang up on this one guy. And when you're at a hardcore show, man, the music creates a lot of energy. So now you got all of these elements. You got the charisma, you got the energy, you got the rowdy crowd, and you got the fucking singer riling everybody up and targeting all their aggression on one guy in the crowd. That seems a little bit fucked up, dude. That does not seem very chill. Now, this might be hard for a lot of people to do, but imagine empathy. Just imagine yourself in those shoes. Imagine you're like, oh man, I'm gonna pay money to go see a hardcore band from Baltimore come into my town because I like them a whole lot. what's gonna make me have a lot more fun doing this? I want to go as a shiny banana because I just go to shows as a shiny banana. That's just a thing that I do. And normally, you just get to go out there and you get to dance, you get to crowd surf, you get to be a banana, right? Normally, the singer of the band that you pay to go see isn't going to be the one singling you out and telling all of their fans to beat you up right now immediately. And not only to beat you up right now immediately, but to remove your clothing and that you're going to get rewarded for it. Dude, that's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up behavior. That is so fucked up, dude. If you just invert the genders a little bit, just imagine how fucked up that would be. Imagine it was banana girl. Dude, that's fucked up, bro. And I know there's some people out there being like, hey, that's a false equivalence. The only reason why it's a false equivalence is because all the guys in this audience are all guys, and it's not like a mixed gender thing. So if one girl got her clothes ripped off by a bunch of dudes, yeah, there is a little bit more danger involved there for sure. But the non-consensual nature of having your clothes ripped off by an entire mob of people that are all riled up because of a singer that you all came to see is just an unfair situation to find yourself in. That's a losing battle. You have lost the plot. You have lost the game before you even got out of the fucking block. But it doesn't end there. The Banana Man gets it. You don't really see it, but we're gonna play it. I'm gonna lower the volume and kind of do a play-by-play thing if I can. I'm gonna put myself up here in the corner, turn the volume down. All right, so here's the Banana Man down here, getting singled out, getting pushed around. You see his head sticking out from the top.
Fuck Israel. And fuck the police. Someone's called 21.
And during that fucking last part of the speech, you saw everybody dogpile on that Banana Man. Let's just look at that one more time. You see the Banana Man sticking up there in the front, right? Awesome, awesome. Akil's doing his little thing. Fuck Palestine, fuck IDF, fuck Israel. Love it. And everyone just dogpiling on this one guy. Dude, that's unfair. That's 6 or 7 dudes. Even more than that. Bro, that is so fucked up. And it's crazy because Akil's like, hey, the guy in the banana costume, come to the front, come to the front. The guy obviously doesn't feel threatened. He feels like he's participating out there. He goes to the front, and then all these beefcakes, all these meatheads over here jump on top of him, dogpile him, and they basically just shred him to pieces. Everybody's singing, everyone's dancing. We got some stage diving, yeah. All right, they're a good little band. Not gonna ever deny the fact that they're not talented at playing music. Oh, and there goes the head. Did you see that? Did you see that? We'll go back. Pay attention. There it goes again. You see that? God damn it, dude. Can't really go in slow-mo here. There the head goes again. He was successfully derobed. He was successfully brutalized, ladies and gentlemen. The Banana Man no longer has his costume. And to me, I think that that's pretty fucked up, dude. That is unfair. And End It, they're catching a lot of flack across the internet. All the metal channels posting about this, all the fans are like, who's End It? We don't even care about End It. End It ended their career before they even started it. And that's crazy to me because these guys have been around for a while and they are a pretty good band. They have quite a following. And over on r/hardcore, it's just people joking around. No one's taking it really too seriously. And then you go into the comment section of these posts. It really is about inclusion. It really is about expression. Like, the freedom of speech really does come into play here. It's crazy that Akil would use his freedom of speech in Canada, but let's just, he'd use his freedom of speech to get up there and say, fuck the IDF, fuck Palestine, fuck Israel. That's all great. That's all cool. But we don't like your freedom of expression to dress like a banana, so we're gonna sick an entire group of people onto you. Just flip that in your mind, Akil. How can you not think that that's fucked up? Imagine a politician acted the way that you acted in front of your audience. Imagine a politician said, we don't like the way this group of people dresses. We don't like the way this particular person looks. Everybody else that doesn't look like this, gang up on this person and destroy them and bring me their body as a fucking trophy and you're gonna get a reward for it. That is fucked up, man. That is fascism. I hate to be out here calling End It fascist, but you do this anti-fascist speech followed up by fascism is a little bit fucked up, dude. Now, it is absurd. It is kind of funny. You got this hardcore band, very politically motivated out there, and they're gatekeeping a banana costume. It's like, all right, that's kind of silly. It's how serious can it be, right? But it really is a serious topic, man. Like, you should be able to express yourself. You should be able to freely dress as you want to dress. Now, there's a meme page that I follow, Garden of Memein, that posted a really good meme that expresses this completely and makes it as political as I just made it. You know the old expression, well, people used to say when they disagreed with you back in the day regarding free speech is like, I don't agree with what you have to say, but I will fight for your right to be able to say it. That's freedom of speech, bro. And Garden of Memein posted a meme that was like, I don't necessarily agree with dressing like a banana, but I will fight for your right to dress like a banana. And that's exactly my take. Absolutely. I'm not necessarily gonna endorse going to a show dressed as a banana, especially to a hardcore show where I know they're operating with a little bit less than full capacity. And if you're not following the hardcore rule book to a T, they're probably gonna judge you in silence at the very least, or sick their entire audience at you at the very worst. This is making the hardcore community look so bad, dude. But anyway, this post that you're looking at over here is the banana guy. And just so you guys know, I reached out to both the banana guy and End It for statements, but they both did not respond to my request. Just saying, nobody wants to talk about this. I gave them the opportunity to. I'm doing the only bit of journalism out here. It's like, hey, End It guys. What you did was kind of fucked up out there. Do you have a statement prepared? Well, I didn't say the part about it being fucked up, but it was pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. Then I reached out to the banana guy here. I was like, sorry that happened to you, bro. Do you have a statement? No statement. All right. But either way, the banana man did post a statement to his story, and I'm gonna read it right now. It says the following, quote, people have been trying to dim my sparkle my entire life. It sucks, but I'm used to it. I've surfed hundreds of people in this suit, all genders, all ages, safely, especially a lot of first timers that felt safe to approach me for their first surf. So that reveals a lot of stuff right off the bat. This guy makes himself visible, makes himself known, and plants himself in the front so he can help concert goers crowd surf. That's his whole mission. He's out there trying to ensure people have a good time. He's looking after the community, bro. You sicked an entire audience on an excellent member of the community. Not somebody who's destroying the bathroom, not somebody that's selling drugs in the parking lot, not somebody that's beating up children, not somebody that's being sexually devious, none of that. You chose to beat up and derobe an excellent active member of the community. Good work. Diving back into the quote, End It. 2 of your band members crossed the line and I'm obligated to speak up on it. Absolutely, bro. And it's ironic because the banana man was jumped during Akil's fuck the police speech or whatever. And the banana man says, fuck the police while policing what people wear? Take off, hoser. I love how he's bringing some Canadianisms there. Normally, I never hear people call other people hoser up here in Canada, but in this case, I love to see it. The message last night, conform or get called out. Exactly the opposite of what hardcore is supposed to be. Yes and no, they do want you to conform. If you're not wearing Air Max 90s, they don't really care about you. If you don't really have the right windbreaker on, they don't really care about you. You need to have the hardcore uniform if you're going to be accepted by hardcore. But you should be able to go to a show and enjoy it without getting beaten up like this. And I do agree, the whole underground punk rock DIY thing is about expressing yourself, 100%. It's just a lot of the members of the community don't actually see it that way. But that is the reason why I've been a part of DIY for so long, because of my passion for freedom, being able to do things myself freely because I thought of it because I want to do it. Freedom is something that I actually care about. You know, the opposite of fascism. I would like you to be able to go out there and wear your little banana suit if that's what you want to do. And especially because it's making you visible to people in the front. They can see you from the back. They can go like, oh, I want to go surf. And they can see the little fucking banana head popping up. So they go to the banana head and they get a surf out of it. That's awesome. Anyway, the post continues. I was an unwilling participant, attacked and clothing removed at the direction of a band I paid to see. What would you do? Yeah, I'd be a little bit pissed off. I'd feel a little bit scared. I'd feel a little bit mad. I'd feel a little bit annoyed. I might even get a little bit jaded. That might ruin my whole perception of a community. That might ruin my whole perception of music and the band and everything involved with it. This is kind of a paradigm shifting kind of thing. You just sicked an entire audience on me for daring to show a little bit of whimsy. Fucked up, bro. Absolutely fucked up, dude. Everybody, get the banana. Fuck fascism. Let's do fascism. What? What? What, dude? Now, I wouldn't mind it if you just kind of made fun of the guy in the banana suit, if you joked about it. I love comedy. I love joking, especially at other people's expenses. You know? That's where the real juice lies. And to make an example of this guy in front of all these people would have been kind of funny, because initially everybody was kind of applauding. They would have went along with the bit. It's because you sicked your audience on them and gave them a prize, got their little dopamine receptors going like the cavemen that they are, that made this guy get attacked. All during this protest speech. Fucked up, dude. How do these things not line up in your brain? Cognitive dissonance much? Fucking Jesus Christ. And the fact that him and the bass player, the singer that is, seem to have colluded about this beforehand. They're talking, hey, do you want to do this now? Do you want to go ahead and do this now? And they're making that eye contact back and forth, kind of communicating with one another. And he goes, yeah, let's do this now. Let's talk about the Banana Man now. Premeditated. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And that's another thing about the hardcore scene, man. If you're not moshing right, if you're not wearing the right clothes, if you're not acting right, they will make fun of you. Now, it seems like the fucking biggest bands out there in the scene are gonna sick their entire fan groups on you. Dude, that's fucked up. I don't agree with that at all. And like I said, conceptually, it's kind of funny. If it was a cartoon, I would laugh. And if it didn't escalate to the point where everybody dogpiled on him and ripped off his clothes in public, in front of everybody, violently, then I might not make it this big of a deal of it, or I might not think it's this fucked up. But dude, it's fucked up. Now, if you have a good argument for why it's not fucked up, I would love to hear it. Now, I know there's a lot of people that'll just comment, it was funny, do it again. I just said, yes, it's kind of funny in a vacuum, but because of all the other things that are associated with this in real life, it is not funny. It can't be funny. Tearing apart someone's right to express themselves violently and in a group is not right. It's just not right, bro. It's just not right. It's fucked up. And another reason why it's so fucked up, Akil, is you're out there being like, fuck the IDF, fuck Israel. Man, you're creating more division between people, within your own people that came to see you. It should be about uniting. It should be about we're here together. It is about this magical moment of us uniting here in this space. This is what it's all about. This is why we struggle, so we can come here and enjoy each other's community. Yes, do whatever you want, love whoever you want, dress however you want. But when you're here, when you're in between these walls, and when my band is on stage, it is about love and positivity. That is what I want to hear. I don't need to hear you creating more division amongst people that are already gathered for a singular purpose. It is insane, dude. So yeah, it kind of made me lose a little bit of respect for End It. I'm probably not gonna listen to them a whole lot after this. I'll put them on every now and then, maybe. But to be honest, the Banana Man situation kind of sullied their name. It kind of did. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to listen to End It now without thinking of this Banana Man situation, where I'm like, oh man, remember the time that End It did some fascism? Oh, that was really fun when they sicked their entire audience on that one banana guy. That's not ever going to go away in my brain now. And now if Akil goes into another band, it's going to follow him around there too. Dude, how can anyone feel safe going to a show now? Being like, oh man, am I wearing the right hat? Am I wearing the right fucking shirt? Am I wearing the right shoes? Oh man, I wore my Air Max 1s and not my Air Max 90s. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking jumped, bro. Fucking insane, dude. And bro, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just gonna criticize the whole situation. But after talking it out and realizing that Akil did fascism during an anti-fascist speech, I have no other choice, man, but to make him a part of the Rogues Gallery. I never predicted that fucking End It and the singer of the band would end up in my enemies list. But here we go. And I'm gonna be placing him here right beside a police officer. Fuck you, dude. What the fuck? Oh, I realized I wasn't showing it. There we go. Sorry, I was doing all that in the wrong mode. But here you go. You see him right here beside a police officer. Perfect. I'm not gonna reshoot that, it's fine. But now that I have you over here and I see this lime green zebra print suit that you're wearing, I don't really like that much. I'm not really a big fan. But you know what? I think that it's okay that you're wearing it. Sure do. You look actually pretty stupid. Not gonna lie. But I like that you're wearing it and feel like you have the freedom to do so. Fucking idiot, dude. Fucking idiot. Man, the hardcore community, dude, as much as I love the music and a lot of the bands and the history and the rich fucking tapestry that is hardcore punk, and I'm glad that this channel exists for this purpose, because stories like this are the reason why this channel exists. But I'm glad everyone's okay. It does seem like the Banana Man wasn't rushed to the hospital or didn't suffer any injuries or anything like that. And that's great because this could have went sideways really fucking quick. But anyway, that's my take on the End It Banana Man situation. Whatever, I'm gonna need to hear what you have to say. So comment down below right quick. And dude, you made it all the way to the end of the video. Welcome to Endgang. Okay, goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.